Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that at this time you please rise for the singing of our national anthem, which will be sung tonight by the senior members of our choir.
I ask that everyone please be seated at this time. Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniela K. Beth, and I am honored to have served as the senior class president. I would like to welcome and thank the family and friends of the graduates, the Woodhaven-Brownstown Board of Education, and the Woodhaven staff. Lastly, to the class of 2018, on a day filled with only goodbyes, I want to grant you one last warm welcome. At this time, I'd like to introduce Woodhaven High School's principal, Mr. Matthew Czekowski.
Thank you, Daniela, and good evening, class of 2018, parents, family members, faculty, Board of Education, and all other guests here to celebrate with us tonight. After the tough weather we had this spring, I'm happy that we have pretty much perfect weather tonight to celebrate the class of 2018 and watch them graduate on your football field, at your school, and in your community. We welcome all of you tonight. I'd like to thank the Board of Education and Central Office administrators as well as Mayor Odette who have joined me on stage this evening. I'd also like to thank all administrators and staff at Woodhaven High School and in the Woodhaven-Brownstown School District for all they've done over the years to help support these students and make tonight possible. At this time, it's my great pleasure to talk about the class of 2018 for a few minutes. Students, as a group, you've accomplished many things in the classroom, extracurricular activities throughout your 3 years here at Woodhaven High School. When you walked in as sophomores in the fall of 2015, we met you as an entire group. We encouraged you to make the most of your experience at Woodhaven High School. We asked you to get involved and to make memories. You took those words and you ran with them. You got involved at homecoming and snowball, during robotics events, theater, band, choir, quiz bowl, and many extracurricular activities. Athletically, you won multiple championships. And as a student body, you joined the tribe and you showed up to support your classmates in all that they did. During the last 3 years, you made wonderful memories here at Woodhaven High School. There were some challenges to overcome, and you met each one of them well enough to be here today. Speaking of challenges, During the last 6 months, the class of 2018 survived a Michigan meteor in January and a Michigan earthquake in April. Not to mention, many of our graduates and their families have survived countless hours of Fortnite Battle Royale. Still found a way to drink Slurp Up, get a bandage up, get a med kit, and get back to full health to be here today for graduation. That's definitely Warrior Strong. Probably more the boys than the girls, I would guess. But graduates, you got involved, you did work really hard, and you reserved a seat here on the field and not in the bleachers. So we're proud of you for your effort and your accomplishments. So congratulations, seniors, on making it to graduation day. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Mark Greathead.
Congratulations, Woodhaven High School Class of 2018. Mr. Chikowski, I'd like to congratulate you, your administrative team of Mr. Short and Mr. Vesperman, and all the teachers and staff of the Woodhaven-Brownstown School District on presenting us with such an outstanding graduating class. Every few years, I'll take a look back at past graduation speeches and pull certain elements that I can recycle and reuse. One year, I think I reused an entire speech that was only 2 years old, and it worked. This year, what I thought I was going to do was take elements of one of my favorite speeches. One where I tell you that now that you've graduated and you're finally free, you can go ahead and be free. Free to do your own laundry, free to make your own meals, free to start paying taxes. And here's the big one. If you've been studious and conscientious about your schoolwork, you're now free to start paying for school. This speech generally gets a few laughs, quite a few cheers from the parents, and more than a few people regaling me to preach on. Truth of the matter is that this stadium is full of people, parents, relatives, cherished friends in the Woodhaven-Brownstown School District that will always love, care, and support you long after graduation and the accompanying celebrations. You'll likely come to be fed. You will have a bed and you will have clean clothes. Taxes, however, is an issue that you're going to have to deal with. My advice to you is, with the abilities and skills bestowed upon you by your parents, loved ones, and your school district, make good choices, be a positive risk taker, and don't be afraid to fail. We're all very proud of you today. Go forward after graduation. Continue to make us all proud. Most importantly, I ask that you make yourselves proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Greathead. At this time, can I have the choir come forward? Under the leadership of Miss Chelsea Seeley, our Woodhaven High School choir had a very busy year, performing at various musical events and concerts throughout the district and the community. They performed at the Woodhaven Tree Lighting Ceremony, MSVMA's District Choral Festival, and Cedar Point's Festival of Music. The choir program continues to grow, and this year it included for the first time the Downriver community an all-male chorus. It was conducted tonight by future music major Ashley Smith. Please join the nearly 200 voices of the Woodhaven Choir program for our final senior farewell from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, You Will Be Found. Thank you very much. Great job, as always, by Mrs. Seeley and her choir, so we thank you, and thank you, seniors. At this time, I'd like to introduce a special individual. The class of 2018, just like all other classes, uses their grade point average and their SAT score to calculate class rank. The battle for Val and Sal is always a heated one every year. This year is no different. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to this year's salutatorian, Miss Daniela K. Beth. Daniela, it's my privilege on behalf of the staff of the Woodhaven Brownstown School District to give you this medal signifying you as a salutatorian for the class of 2018. Congratulations.
Hello again. Before I recite my speech, I'd like to give a shout out and a thank you to my mother, Sherry K. Beth. Thank you for always supporting me and teaching me what it's like to be a strong, independent woman. Today I stand in front of you all with the task of delivering a speech about the past. For some, this is just about the last topic that is wanted to be heard about on a day directed at moving forward. This particular group counted down the days, hours. If you view the past 13 years from a perspective that digs up a few similarities and a plot full of differences, you'd be surprised by the power that the 350 of us hold in the palms of our hands. As I previously mentioned, the second task of my speech is to offer a suggestion of how we can empower ourselves through our shared pasts. This suggestion, however, begins with zooming out a bit. I view Woodhaven High School as a microcosm of the larger world. If you keep up with the news, you're probably aware that international and even domestic peace is far from being attained. Underlying all of the political turmoil and the idea that certain countries are to dominate others sits the fact that we all began existing in the exact same fashion. Our roots all extend to a single ancestry. I think it is crucial that the class of 2018 does not repeat the mistake of forgetting and ignoring our shared roots, as it has been made for so long by generations past. Because WHS is a mirror image of the diversity that our current world contains, I want to leave this football field knowing that everyone will take advantage of their shared time and experiences to produce something positive, rather than carrying around the notion that you were better than the person sitting next to you. The past is a strong weapon when used to unite rather than to divide. Make sure you use it correctly. In summary, there is no unshackling the chain that binds us all to the Woodhaven Brownstown School District. We walked into our sophomore year as only gently acquainted strangers, but we sit here today as one unit. In an hour or so, this moment too will be only a fragment of the past. As we move on to the next chapters of our lives, we must always progress knowing that our time together was valuable and something to learn from. As a Pinterest quote once read, "Never forget where you've been, never lose sight of where you're going, and never take for granted the people who traveled the journey with you." Our trip may be coming to an end, but I know our memories will last a lifetime. Even though we only recently began being labeled as a year, we have always been the class of 2018. From the moment we all entered our first grade classes to the moment we chanted at our last pep assembly, we have left a legacy behind that is not to be forgotten. I ask of you all, go forward and strive for success, but never, ever forget where your journey began. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela. Great job. At this time, can our band please come forward? At Woodhaven High School, we have many teams, clubs, and other various groups to join. One of our most successful, accomplished, and largest groups is our instrumental music program under the direction of Mr. Bradley Fairnars. This year, our marching band was very busy and had many successful performances, including performances at Comerica Park, Washington, D.C., and appearing in America's Thanksgiving Day Parade. All of our concert bands performed exceptionally well at the annual MSBOA District Festival, with both ensembles receiving a First Division rating. This year, the combined Woodhaven High School bands will perform one final selection with our seniors. Please enjoy selections from variations on a Korean folk song by John Barnes Chance. Thank you, Mr. Farinars, and thank you to our seniors as well. The class of 2018 has provided us with excellence in academics, athletics, behavior, and extracurricular activities. When we surveyed this group of individuals, we found that 87% of them were planning to attend a 2 or 4 year college. And this group of students has accepted nearly $2.2 million in scholarship money to further their education. Many of them have worked really hard to reach their goals. And this next individual met a 4-year goal that he set as a 9th grader. He's been a model student at Whitehaven High School, and his hard work and effort has paid off. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian for the class of 2018, Mr. Cole Robbins. Cole, on behalf of the staff in our district and our community, it's my pleasure to present to you this medal signifying you as a valedictorian for the class of 2018. Congratulations.
Hi. First, an enormous thank you to everyone here today. Can we please get a round of applause for the faculty, family, friends, and fantastically fine graduates? I also want to thank the 3 people in my life who I could never have done any of this without. My mom, for being a source of guidance and love that has always guided me to be the best I could be. My dad, for being a rock that was always there when I needed him. And God, for blessing me with such an amazing experience in high school and with this incredible opportunity. Over the next 2 hours and 30 minutes, I will be giving a speech full of long quotes and boring stories that won't make much sense. But seriously, I wanted to make this a commencement speech unlike any other. So I started writing this speech the same way I wrote all my English papers, Googling synonyms for all the words I wanted to sound cooler. Do you guys know how many sensational words we could have used instead of commencement? Convocation, inception, dawning, offset, takeoff, Quavo. Wait, or is that just Migos members? Graduates, this is the time where we all get to look to the future, our future. We may not know what our lives look like in 10 or 20 years, but that's okay. We don't have to have every step planned out in order to dream. We have a life ahead of us in the most exciting time this world has ever seen. We'll be able to Google search with our brains, travel in autonomous cars, and listen to music without Debbie or Fran yelling about having 2 earbuds in. With a future so hard to even imagine, it can be scary to think about what job you could be good at or what you should focus on. But I urge you to think about one thing. Each of you has a gift. There is something about you that far surpasses your peers. As honored as I am to be able to give this speech today, it's all of you that deserve the recognition. I can't throw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball like Drew, or pole vault like Izzy. I'll never hit a high note on stage like Zaire, or direct a movie like Josh Swan. I won't run a fundraiser as well as Nicole Garland, or spit a verse like MCAC. I don't make a whole room laugh like TJ, or bring as much positive energy as Nick Smitty. Love you, Nick. I can't write a speech as well as Daniela, but that's okay. Never, ever let yourself feel down, because there are people who can do something better than you. Because you have talents and skills that make you incredible. You may not see them all yet, but search. When you find what you love or what sets you apart, run with it. If your gift doesn't give you fame or a six-figure salary, don't give up. More important than money or recognition is what you can do to help others. Be generous to those around you. I don't just mean giving to a charity. Take the time to devote your gift to those that need it. You don't need to change the world. You just need to make someone's world a little brighter. Class of 2018, we are the future. It's a future that we all share. We have the opportunity, each of us, to make it better. Now, I know that most of you don't like math as much as I do, but hear me out. If you can use what you're good at to help 2 other people, and everyone else did the same, we could reach 1 billion people before the all-night party tonight. Now, my numbers might sound off, but Mr. Huddy won't give me my calculator back. You take too many Jolly Ranchers one time. Class, graduates, homies, if you can remember any of this, please remember, you have the power to do something incredible. Share it with someone else. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole. At this time, where some of our students were going to get ready for diplomas, I have a few announcements, introductions, as they take their picture behind the stage before they come on stage. Class of 2018, each of you set a goal to become a high school graduate. You held to that desire with a singleness of purpose. Because of your determination, you're now just a few short moments away from walking across this stage with your hard-earned diplomas. It's exciting to think you walk up the stage, a high school student, and you walk off the stage with a diploma in hand to symbolize that you're a high school graduate. I would like to introduce the individuals on stage with me tonight. Our Woodhaven Mayor, Ms. Patricia Odette, for joining us. Was that a squeak? I had to add one in there just to make you guys feel comfortable. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Mark Greathead. Our Business Manager, Mrs. Sean Biddle. Our Curriculum Director, Ms. Stacy Vesprimi. Our Human Resource Director, Mr. Thomas Harwood, and our Technology Director, Ms. Sherry Weiser, as well as Mr. Mike Belcher, our Director of Support Services. And finally, our Board of Education that joins me tonight include Kara Pimer, Mickey Burton, Shannon Bauer-Perry, Jen Paget, Sean McDonnell, and Rob Harris. We thank you for your service. At this time, our diplomas will be presented to the students as they walk across stage by our superintendent and members of our Board of Education. Class of 2018, it's now time for the presentation of diplomas.
We'll just keep shuffling.
If you want to shake hands with all the graduates, you can go down the stairs. We're ready whenever you are.
I'll hand you the diplomas.
Cole Robbins. Daniela K. Beth. Libby Lorenz. Marissa D. Alfonso. Jenna Cruz. Jalen Jasso. Rebecca Toth. Andrea Vidusik. Madison Hernandez. Macy Wilson. Clarissa Hoy. Holly Wilson. Sarah LaForce. Misha Ansari. Nadia Broswell. Hewitt Lessenworth. Alexandria Mena. Myra Chowdhury. Gihanna Rochelle Egros. Hunter Thomas. Madison Shapansky. Sean McSweeney. Samir Ali. Pedro Zamora. Seth Chapman. Cameron Daniel. Jason Cornelio. Brian Pollack. Leo Bolduck. Nicholas Rule. Hamza Khan. Hayden Ali. Nicholas Holdren. Gage Draper. Logan Bond. Sean Higgins. Gabriel Dietrich. Paul Claringbold. Jacob Theobald. Rachel Bowser. Morgan Harris. Shelby Weimer. Julia Dietrich. Kiara Pepper Cameron. Nicole Garland. Audrey Jesu. Isabella D'Amelia. Ariana Waginka. Casey Papp. Mallory Borso. Annalise Andrews. Lauren Hackett. Lauren Wolford. Samantha Clinton. Cameron Leisness. Kaylee Liss. Chloe Cruz. Morgan Smith. Madison Mannix. Daniel Bennett. Andrew Leongos. Dario Puente. Brandon Stoddard. Alec Nat. Connor Berry. Nicholas Smitty. Khalid Awad. Daniel Copena. Garrett Zavach. Travis Wynn. Douglas Baldensperger. Ian Stout. Nicholas Kekich. Santiago Sanchez. Justin Sharon. Brandon Wiley. Andrew Shapaniak. Jacob Outland. Faith Sabo. Elise Jones. Selena Warner. Emily Lochner. Caitlin Hunt. Sabrina Fluharty. Molly Jaranowski. Lauren Wamsley. Melanie Schaefer. Alyssa Lorraine. Alyssa Reed. Brianne Campbell. Kaylee Burso. Elizabeth Anderson. Brooke O'Rourke. Madison Brandt. Julia Gaglio. Imani Janae Brown. Labria Walker Bell. Kaylin Willis. Sean Atchison. Joshua Barney. Joseph Barney. Eric Reichert. Christopher Gomez. Jacob Walker. DeMarcus Epps. Adam Nelson. Tyler Priestley. Austin Cutlip. Brandon Davis. Ryan Charles. Tony Cook Jr. TJ Conley Jr. Clarence Madison. Brent Bryan. Gabriel Dedis. Ivy Tuchalowski. Michaela Brush. Micaiah Tunstall. Kayla Vies Senior. Jacqueline Peets. Brooklyn Tanner. Samantha Sexton. Cassandra Wignall. Ashley Falwell. Marina Harrell. Trinity Alvario. Madison Vernier. Brianna Cruz. Caitlin Bricker. Jillian Bonat. Kylie Alexis Gravel. Brianna Lynn Tittle. Jenna Pratt. Faith Dunbar. Alonzo Chavez. Manav Singh. Jacob Bartlotta. Donald Powell. Paul Reagan. Ronnie Singh. Mahmoud Harajli. Connor Karagitz. Zachary Dominic. Robert Johnston. Matthew McGowan. James Craig. Devin Porter. Janish Patel. Umar Chowdhury. Parker Cisneros. Ryan Stillwell. Natalie Wolney. Elena Fennick. Alyssa Berry. Kirsty Roberts. Lindsay Ratledge. Fallon Davis. Michaela Spath. Kylie Pimer. Sarah McQuiston. Savannah Gorecki. Miranda Murray. Ashley Avison. Emma Ratuznik. Quinn Hayner. Melina Losick. Alyssa Harris. Megan Harris. Haley Pardo. Haley Jackson. Layla Jimenez. Brendan Flanagan. Joshua King. Jacob Seacal. Trin Kirk. Jonathan Magzuga. Joshua Pirelli. Mark Kazicki. Doug Pham. Tony Caldwell. Timothy Miskelly. Akash Singh. Abe Guadiana. Tyler Trackwell. Joseph Muzzin. Alexander Hernandez. Logan McLean. Caliban Haddix. Seamus Holloway. Lauren Tinsler. Lauren Back. Emily Queen. Chelsea Greenwood. Loriah McKenzie. Phoebe Zavach. Kirsten Wilcox. Rachel Harding. Haley Sawicki. Trisha Shields. Alyssa Ferguson. Miriam Fidel. Jessica Harrison. Nicole Carpenter. Alicia Edwards. Libby Peruggi. Anna Maria Popa. Sydney Alford. Zaire Ford. Jacob Gregoire. Javen Toma. Noah Luckwald. Eric Rico. Michael Golick. Omar El Zawawi. James Ozarzak. Mateo Elmerez. Jacob Ammons. Gabino Cervantes. Dane Wilson. Richard Sidlowski. Dimitri Philippus. Sean Russell. Lathan Thomas. Spencer Horton. Adrian Thomas. Ty Monet Page Whitlow. Michaela Foglia. Ermina Ashraf. Ruby Guzman. Iram Chowdhury. Amelia McCooch. Lauren Lyons. Cheyenne Bryant. Nina Gossam. Haley Bunce. Janina Matizak. Mariah Lemus. Kayla Cabetto. Chandler Irvine. Kayla Oliver. Kennedy Johnson. Jerica Parker. Olivia Williams. Daniela Aranda Nunez. Dominic Cavelli. Adam Culp. Montel Phillips. Taylor Hauser. Davon Reddy. Shane Harris. Nicholas Kowalczyk. Tanner Rook. Alexander Nagel. Brendan Petrie. Dimitri Hicks. Zeke Welcome. Deshaun McCoggle. Brandon Rangel. Joshua Dodd. Brendan Warren. Joseph Blakely. Jaden Canatella. Alexis Bowles. Alexandra Rumor. Monique Cruz. Madeline Chapa. Adiba Chowdhury. Amber Bosworth. Alicia Jordan. Jillian Kuhn. Sabrina Johnson. Emily McDonald. Lindsay Murphy. Susanna Castle. Kara DeBloy. Ashley Smith. McKenna Shell. Paige Smith. Courtney Story. Angel Peterson. Justin Henderson. Jay Seeley. Walker Daniels. Jonathan Glomsky. Anthony Gascon. Andrew Cabetti. Ryan Colquitt. Christian Maroon. Caleb Jackson. Roberto Romero. Gregory Roberts. Andrew Bailey. Nathaniel James Wilhelm. Joshua Swan. Marquise Frederick. Fuad Dury. Ethan Roberts. Brandon Boudry. Avery Jewett. David Wilson. Nicholas Glavin. Philip Peruski. Olivia Petrie. Hannah Murray. Savannah Bowles. Rachel Brown. Kiara Coleman. Josephine Scherer. Brianne Sexton. Sarah Beer. Danielle Wheeler. Kaylee Whitman. Lemia El Hojahi. Sierra Chisenhall. Rachel Brown. Haley Cloutier. Olivia Seppi. Brielle Begeman. Ayla Olander. Crystal Rivera. Alexis Thomas. Georgia Stafford. Ariana Lewis. Madison Noel Mahalik. Tiana Yana Richardson. Raquel Thompson. Danielle Renee Carpenter. Lenedra Denise Sales. Brittany Saladin. Felicity Marie Lett. Amila Covington. Tania Janae Woolfolk. Christian Dixon. Amna Imran. Michaela Robinson. Nikki May. Natalia Milanowski. Katie Cassette.
How about one more big hand for the class of 2018? Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have our band members come forward at this time? Students, we'd like you to reflect for just a couple of minutes here as Mr. Farinars and our band play Alma Mater for us, led by seniors Chloe Cruz and Lindsay Ratledge. Cole, can you come to the stage, please, Daniela? Okay, we're getting towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. Daniela and Nicole are going to come up so Daniela can give her speech to prepare the class of 2018 to move their tassels. So seniors, please have your tassels on the left as we prepare to move in just a minute.
Thank you, Mr. C. At this time, I'd like to recognize two Woodhaven High School staff members that have devoted their last 3 years to sponsoring the class of 2018. Mrs. Camion and Mrs. Janice, I speak on behalf of all of the graduates present today. Thank you. I know it is not easy to balance a full-time teaching job with class sponsorship, but because of you two, I have had the honor of watching my class excel throughout high school. I'd also like to thank the entire class board for all of the work they have done for the students, our school, and our community. Without your dedication to the graduates before me, we would not have been able to accomplish all that we have. You all deserve the utmost level of recognition. And now, I speak to you, fellow graduates. You probably saw my tweet earlier, but 3 words, 8 letters. We made it. Through thick and thin, we persevered. Through mornings of 2 feet of snow and afternoons of 90-degree weather, we showed up. Earning a seat on this football field today was no easy task, but it is one that we had the luxury of completing with 350 familiar faces by our sides. In just 24 hours, however, it is finally time to part ways and begin paving our own paths. I know it may not feel real, but believe it or not, today is the very last time that we will all be together. Although we may lose contact and move miles away from each other, I still have the highest of expectations for everyone sitting before me. I firmly believe that every individual present today has the power to achieve anything and everything, as I've seen you all work tirelessly to succeed the past 13 years. Because we are all going to be living quite different lives in the next year, I can only give you 3 very general pieces of advice to adhere to. 1, always do what makes you happy. 2, this is your life, only you have the power to change it. 3, stand up for what you believe in. The future may seem ominous for many of you, considering everything we've ever known is coming to an end. However, You must not let fear prevent you from accepting new opportunities and getting out of your comfort zone. As Wayne Gretzky, but more importantly, Michael Scott once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Delve into your new freedom and new journey with passion, but don't forget that you can always call Woodhaven High School home. I know a lot of us laugh at Mr. C's tweets and the posters hanging around the school, but it really is true that once you're a warrior, you're always a warrior. To commemorate our completion of high school and our entry into an entirely new realm of opportunity, I ask that all graduates please stand at this time. At this time, please join me in grabbing your tassel and moving it from the left side to the right side of your cap. Congratulations, class of 2018. Here is to new beginnings and everlasting memories. I sincerely wish you all the best of luck on your journeys. Thank you. All right, we're doing a countdown to throw our caps. Everyone ready? On three, ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, we're almost done. If you could stand at your seats just one more minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping up this evening. It was a great evening, full house, great weather, great speeches, and we thank everyone that was a part of it tonight. My final thoughts for the class of 2018. Class of 2018, I hope that your experiences at Woodhaven High School have prepared you to see many great things that this world has to offer. The past 3 years have gone rather quickly. Great memories have been made, unique challenges overcome, and personal goals met and new heights reached. This is only the beginning of where your life's path will lead. We're very confident that tonight, as we send you off as graduates, you will continue to make us proud as members of our community, as you did while you were members of our school district. As you leave us, we wish you the best of luck. We hope that whatever you do in life, you get involved, you work hard, you live your dreams to the fullest. Cherish each day and make us proud. One final congratulations for the class of 2018. Before we dismiss, we want to remind our graduates that they should be back here at 9:45 if they're attending the all-night party. They'll be back at the high school at 5 a.m. As we end our evening playing your class song, Forever Young, we do not have students process out of the stadium because many have requested to stay here for pictures. We invite family and